Hello students, chapter 1 food for class 7th has been started. In previous video, we have studied about autotrophic nutrition. Today, I am going to discuss the topic heterotrophic nutrition. At first, we know about the definition of heterotrophic nutrition in which organisms get their food directly or indirectly from plants. Such organisms are called heterotrophic and such mode of nutrition are called heterotrophic nutrition. Various types of nutrition are described below, such as saprophytic, parasitic, symbiotic, insectivorous. Now we will cover the topic one by one. At first, we come on the topic saprophytic mode of nutrition. The plants which derive their food from the dead and decaying organic matter are called saprophytes. The mode of nutrition in plants such as fungi, mushroom and some bacteria like lactobacillus and acetobacter is saprophytic because they derive their food from the dead and decaying organic matter. Saprotrophs secretes digestive juices on the dead and decaying matter and convert them into a solution. Then they absorb the nutrients from it. Now we come on next topic, parasitic mode of nutrition, in which the mode of nutrition plants derive their food from the bodies of some other green plants and animal is called parasitic. The green plants or the animal which provide the food is called the host. Here the plants which derive their food from the bodies of the host plant and animal are called parasites or parasitic plants. The parasitic plants may be total parasites or partial parasites. Here example of totally parasite. At first we know about the definition of totally parasite plants. Plants such as cuscuta, in like amarbale, apodanthis, certain bacteria and fungi are totally parasitic. Then partial parasitic plants, the plants which make a part of their food themselves by photosynthesis but they derive other components such as water, minerals of food from the host plant are called partial parasitic. Example, Mistletoe is the example of partial parasite because they make their food themselves but get water and minerals from the host plant. So, mistletoe is the example of partial parasite and cuscuta is the example of totally parasite. Now, we come on cover the next topic, symbiotic mode of nutrition. The two plants which live together as part of the same plant and mutually help each other are called symbionts. Such relationship of mutually helping each other is called symbiosis. The best examples of symbiotic plant is lichen. Here, lichen is the best example of symbiotic plant in which the mode of nutrition in lichen is symbiotic. A lichen is made up of fungus and algus both. Here lichen is made from fungus as well as algal. There are two zones, fungal zone and algal zone, in which fungus provide nutrients to lichens, but algal zone provide nutrition to lichens. In lichens, alga that is autotrophic in nature and fungus that is saprophytic in nature. Both depend on one another for their nutritional needs. The fungus supplies water and minerals to the alga. The alga, being green and autotroph, synthesizes food by photosynthesis and supplies organic food to the fungus. Now we come on last topic, that is related to heterotrophic nutrition, that is insectivorous nutrition. Now we cover the last topic, insectivorous nutrition, the mode of nutrition in which green plants make their own food but depend on insects for nitrogenous food is called insectivorous nutrition. The green plants which make their own food but depend on insects for nitrogenous food are called insectivorous plants. It means we can say this, insectivorous plants synthesize their own food in presence of photosynthesis. Plants such as pitcher plant, Nepenthes like, then sundew and bladderworts derive their nutrition partly from the soil and the atmosphere and partly from the small insects. These plants are called insectivorous plants.